Welcome to First Things First, the weekday morning devotions from Pastor Stephen Miller at First Free Will Baptist Church of Morrison City in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Well, good morning and welcome to First Things First. Today is Tuesday, October the 10th, and hope that you're having a good start to the work week and hope that the Lord is blessing you and just trying to get through. So it seems like sometimes, but I am glad that you're here, and like I said, hope that you're blessed. And we are again just looking forward to our revival. We've getting things finally nailed down, with the singers and who's going to be here and what's going to happen. So make sure that you tune in for that, and you can go to our website at first. It's firstfwbmc.com, and you'll see a little bit more information on that, and we'll put some more on there as we get details. But again, thank you for joining us, and we're going to get into the scripture today, and the scripture comes from Luke chapter 8 today, and we'll start off with verses 41 and 42, which says, "And behold, there came a man named Jairus, and he was a ruler of the synagogue, and fell down at Jesus' feet, and besought him that he would come into his house. For he had one only daughter, about 12 years of age, and she lay a-dying. But as he went, the people thronged him." And then we skip over to verse 49, which says, "While he yet spake, there cometh one from the ruler of the synagogue's house, saying to him, Thy daughter is dead, trouble not the master. But when Jesus heard it, he answered him, saying, Fear not, believe only, and she shall be made whole. And when he came into the house, he suffered no man to go in, save Peter and James and John, and the father and the mother of the maiden. And all wept and bewailed her, but he said, Weep not, she is not dead, but sleepeth. And they laughed him to scorn, knowing that she was dead. And he put them all out, and took her by the hand, and called, saying, Maid, arise. And her spirit came again, and she arose straightway, and he commanded to give her meat. And the parents were astonished, but he charged them that they should tell no man what was done." And as we look at this story about Jairus' daughter and about what he did, it had to take faith and had to take trust in Jesus. Things seemed like that they were hopeless, that there was nothing else that they could do. They probably went to many physicians, and this man, Jairus, he had power, prestige, and he had certain things, that he would probably be looked down upon if he trusted in this religion, or trusted in something other than science. And instead of trusting into his prestige and his abilities and his powers and maybe the money that he had, he trusted in the Lord, and he took his problem to the Lord. And as we see, his servant came to him, and we know that after he first got there, that whenever the woman touched the hem of his garment, and there was a pause in the story right there. But then as he continued on, while he was still speaking to him, the servant came and said, Thy daughter is dead. And at first, it went from bad to worse now, but the servant told him, said, Trouble not the master. Let's not bother him with this. It's too late, in other words. And when Jesus heard it, it's never too late with Jesus. I'm glad that, again, as we talked yesterday, I'm glad that he makes dead things rise, and he'll make things rise up in us when it seems like hopeless, whenever our situation goes from bad to worse, Jesus is always there and will help us through those times and through those situations. And a lot of times I even have to remind myself of that. And as we uh, go through things and people are weeping bitterly around us and we're uh, troubled on every side, the only one that we can call out to is Jesus to give us that help and give us that strength. And I hope that you have that comfort today too, even though that just as some here, they were there weeping and bewailing, and they, um, as soon as they heard Jesus say that this maid, she's not dead, but she's just sleeping. They started laughing at him and making fun of him, knowing that she's dead. And that's what the world would love to do to us, just laugh at us and make fun of us because we're believing in something that gives hope and gives strength. But that's all right. The world can laugh, but we're going to trust in Jesus, and one of these days we're going to rise too. But this time it won't be just from the dead, but we're going to rise to go home to ever be with the Lord. And what a day that's going to be, whether it's by the grave or whether it's whenever He takes us all home together. I'm going to go home one of these days, and again, what a day that's going to be. And I hope this morning that you have that promise too. If not, today would be a great day to get saved and to make sure that everything is okay between you and the Lord. So, friend, I hope that you have a great day today. Hope the Lord blesses you as we continue through this work week. And again, just looking forward to seeing what God can do in your life and in mine. So hope to see you back again tomorrow morning for another edition of First Things First. May God bless you as our prayers.
First Things First is a ministry of First Free Will Baptist Church of Morrison City. We are located at 211 West Carters Valley Road in Kingsport, Tennessee.